Alright, today we're diving into my 1991 Camaro RS. She is all stock except for the Hypertech power chip and the K&N air filter with the Flowmaster exhaust, which are two things they recommend to give you the extra horsepower, is that Flowmaster exhaust and that K&N air filter. We are replacing the exhaust pipe from the cap back to the muffler. It's actually so old. It's the original pipe, 30 years old. It's got some rust, and you can hear it kind of spitting out. Kind of takes away from the tone of the exhaust. So this is my first time doing this. So like I said, I'm just putting it out there. We can help each other out and learn a little something. Thank you for watching. If you like it, subscribe. I'm always doing all kind of other projects, whether it be construction, automotive, as you can hear, chickens and livestock. I've always got something going on. All right, so I'm just sharing a little piece of my info with you, and I'll update you as we go along. Thank you for watching. Okay, she's up on the rack. Here's the pipe we have to fit in there. You see it's not a small exhaust pipe. Got this online. I think it was like 34 bucks. With shipping was like 10 bucks. It was like, so you're into about 45, 50 bucks. I wanted to do the whole system. I was going to replace the whole system with a 3-inch cat back. Make it a little bit more powerful, a little bit more feel more thump. The problem is, I know we got COVID going around right now, but there's a couple other viruses going around that a lot of people probably have and don't realize it. I came down with actually both of them, so I got that. The funds are low. Yeah, the funds are low, so I couldn't really, spring for the extra money on that one. And then working all week long. You catch another virus sometimes. It's that dragon ass. So anyhow, we're gonna just go with the cheap way out right now. Just replace the stock pipe. Maybe a few years down the road, we'll do the rest of the. We'll put a whole new performance system on it. As you can see, right here, we've got a hole right through the exhaust, and it's usually where there's a bend for some reason. Where the exhaust is, wearing thin. These are welded on here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut right past the weld here. And might have to run out and get maybe a coupler to go in there. But as you can see, the mount right there is already welded onto the new pipe. So that's kind of cool. You have to worry about getting mounts. So it goes all the way up over there, up over the axle housing, down, and it comes this way, comes down through there, down through here, down through there, and right over to this, where I believe there's a donut in there, and then you have your flange mount. So hopefully these bolts will break loose. Like I said, they're 30 years old, so we might have a problem with that. And there's your catalytic converter, which is right there, which hopefully is in good shape. We will take a look at that and see. And I believe I don't see it. I'm looking for the oxygen sensor. It's supposed to be up there, but I don't see it. Might have to get a flashlight. We'll check that out too. So anyways, doesn't look too hard. It never does look too hard. A lot of these YouTube videos, I watch them too. The guys have done this for years and years and years, and sometimes that's all they do. So they make it look really easy, and then when you get into it, it's a little harder than it looks sometimes. And like I said, I'm thinking hopefully we can just bend that right through there. Luckily we have the lift, because this would be a pain in the back, literally, to do this on the ground with jacks. I don't even know if that would be capable. I guess you'd have to slide it up underneath there and put it on some jack stands. I'm not sure. I'm not one to want to try. I figure if you got the tools, use them, right? Alright, so we're going to jump into this. Let me go get some tools, and I'll be back. Okay, we got some tools out. If you ask me what tools to use, what brand, that doesn't, I mean, I use Husky, I use Craftsman, I even use Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. It's whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you like. Me, I'm not real picky, just whatever gets the job done. So I found out it's a 9/16. I'm using 14 millimeter because it was a little rusted. So the 9/16 would not, it was really tight. And I want to strip the bolt out. See if we can break it loose. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's broke. All right, we're gonna go real slow because I don't want to pop the bolt. So it's coming out nice and easy. I would spray some liquid wrench PBR on there, but because I just drove this all over here on the lift, I'm afraid it's going to. I'm afraid it's going to. You know, you never know if it's going to catch on fire, so I don't want to chance it. More likely it won't, but. Alright, so let's get that bolt out of there. Coming out nicely, very nicely. I'm gonna go put this back in. I'm gonna spray some. I'm gonna spray some PBR on this blaster and try and. Ooh, that damn thing's hot. All right, let me try and get this bolt out of here. Okay, this one wasn't as nice. Yeah, this one I used two hands, so I had to put the phone down, and I took it really slow, 1 millimeter at a time. But I was able to break it free. Thank God. I might just put new bolts in here anyways. I think I might just do that. And these suckers are 30 years old. Might as well replace them, right? So we're going to bolt that. And be very careful because, ow! That son of a gun is, it's hot. Alright. Those are our two bolts. So the flange that's holding it on. And that comes right out of there. And I put it up there, the other bolt. Okay, now I think for the back here, I'm going to go get the reciprocating saw. And I'm going to put, like I said, a metal blade in there. And I'll cut from top. Alright, we're going to cut from the top down. Because that's the gas tank right there, so we want to be very careful. Okay, cool. Be right back. Okay, for anybody that's not familiar with this tool, this is a reciprocating saw, or known as a sawzall. You can buy different blades for it. This is a Makita. This is a metal cutting blade. It's got real fine teeth on it. Okay, different sizes too. You can get all different sizes. So went ahead and cut it. I couldn't hold the phone because I needed two hands. I was able to cut the pipe right off. Okay. Word of caution when you're doing this: do not stand underneath the tailpipe. Luckily, I was not, but I was close. Because this falls right down, and it's gonna give you a wake-up call. All right. You're gonna wonder why you need a bag of ice for this job. All right. I'm gonna try and snake that pipe out of there, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so I tried to just pop that out of there. That flange is not going to happen. So I went and grabbed a hammer and a crowbar. Okay, and I'm going to just pry it between there and see if I can get it off because it looks like it's pretty rusted. Alright, see what happens here. I got it! I got it! Alright, so what I did, I wish I had somebody help me film this, but I took the crowbar, I wedged it between the flange and this flange up here, and I just popped that bad boy off. this flange here was stuck in there, okay? So all I did was take the crowbar on the hook part. I just hit just like that. Sucker popped right out. I'm gonna get a flashlight. We'll look up in there, see how the catalytic converter looks. Oh, yeah, not only that, but I wonder if I can get this out with one hand. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna... nope, need two hands. Alright, so I'm gonna get that pipe out. I think I'm gonna just snake it out through there. I would definitely use a lift for this. This is be a pain on your back. Alright, be right back.